understand. Let me just say right now, like, this man is foreign. Like, he starts out in the show like, he a cutie patootie. Then out of nowhere, he just evolved, and I'm like, oh, what is going on here? Like, I don't understand. I was really like looking at the screen every time he was on the screen, like, okay, let me stop.
Hey, begin this morning, baby. It's alright tonight to feel it all. Baby, you don't love me, baby. Don't say it, don't say it. It feels alright.
Hi queens, hi kings, what is up you guys? It's your girl Mia Lachey. Welcome to my Chanel. Oh Lord, we're starting off and my mouth is already dry. Okay, so I am so happy to be doing this What to Watch Wednesday with you guys. I will be informing you guys on the good shows that are on Netflix, Hulu, and all those good streaming sites, including Disney Plus, like duh. I will be telling you what are some good shows, and sometimes I will also be telling you what are some not so good shows. You know, I'm saving you. I am saving you, and you can thank me later. However, today is just solely going to be what to watch. So let's get into it. So the show that I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is Black Lightning. I am so excited because Black Lightning is literally an amazing show, and like I even have on yellow. Okay, now one, yellow is like partly one of my favorite colors aside from purple, and two, in the show Black Lightning, his suit, well, when I get into it, one of the suits start out as blue, but eventually everybody is in this like neon yellow orange thing, so I'm like wearing this to like represent. Okay, Black Lightning fans, where ya at? Where ya at? Oh my god, if you're a Black Lightning fan, go ahead and comment below. Black Lightning's back. Okay, let's get into it. So Black Lightning is a show that you can stream on Netflix. Now, Black Lightning happens to be a superhero show, and I know what you're thinking. For those who are not into superheroes, you're probably like, oh my god, yawn. Click. Before you click, listen to me, okay? Now, superhero fans, sit aside. We know you like it. But the people who are not superhero fans, listen. Escuche. Escuche, por favor. Okay. So, this is not just any typical superhero show. Black Lightning happens to be a superhero show where it's the dad that's a superhero. You know, most superhero shows have it where it is, you know, like just a random kid, or you know, just a random person is a superhero, and it really and truly doesn't really have any meaning behind it. This is a show where the dad is a superhero, and get this, you guys, I hope I'm not spoiling it, but I think I'm spoiling it. The whole family is superheroes. So kind of, it's almost like you're watching The Incredibles, but as a TV show. It's great. It is amazing. It is amazing. Now, when I do say the family are superheroes, everybody but the mom. I'll put it to you that way. So the dad and his two daughters. It is amazing. The show starts off with just this regular degular dad who is driving his daughters somewhere. I can't even remember where they were going, but he was driving, and he got stopped. Now, I don't think he was being stopped by the police by how weird it was, but he was being stopped by somebody. Out of nowhere, his eyes light up blue. Now, that's what I love about this show. Whenever their powers start to like ignite or start to activate, whatever you want to call it, their eyes turn colors. It's the greatest CGI effects I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's amazing. It doesn't look fake or none. Jesus, is so good. But anyway, yeah, so his eyes start to light up blue. So automatically you're like, whoa, it's the dad. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. I know you're probably thinking like, oh, is it like a full-on superhero show where he's just like saving the day? Not necessarily. So the dad actually used to be a superhero or a vigilante, whatever you want to call it, for his town called Freeland, but he stopped because him and his wife ended up getting divorced because she didn't want to be with him anymore because she felt like he was practically killing himself, going out and fighting crime, and she also thought that he was addicted to his powers, so she didn't want to be with him anymore. So that's why they were divorced, and so his 2 daughters lived with him, except one daughter is grown now and the other one lives in the house. Okay, so that was just to catch y'all up on that. What ends up happening is his daughters actually get into a bit of trouble, and he actually has to suit up and go find his daughters. How it actually does happen in the first episode though is the first daughter, well, not the first daughter, the baby, her name is Jennifer, Jen, aka China Anne McClain. Can we get a freaking applause for China Anne McClain? Yes, greatest actor, one of the greatest actors, like honestly. Cannot wait till she like grows up into like freaking Gabrielle Union style. Like she's amazing. I love China Anne McClain. China, if you ever see this, I love you. I love you and I love your work. Okay. Jennifer is very rebellious because her dad is the principal of the school. She's kind of like looked upon by the community, looked upon by society in general, looked upon by everybody. They even call her the Queen of Garfield or the Princess of Garfield or whatever. That's the name of their school because her dad is the principal. So in case he's like a king, I don't know. But you get what I'm saying, like privileges and all that stuff. Because she's in the spotlight like that, she's a bit rebellious. Like she's like, you know, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm not gonna do what everybody wants me to do. So she actually ends up being at a party, and just in case y'all don't understand what I'm doing, I'm only spoiling the first episode. So if y'all want to watch this and you don't want spoilers, don't watch this. But I'm slightly spoiling the first episode. I will spoil nothing else after that. I promise. I promise. Every other episode, you got it. But I'm just like trying to let y'all know what y'all are getting into, how this all comes about. So Jennifer is at this party and she ends up talking to some dude that she's not supposed to be talking to. And this dude actually is in with a bad crowd. He owes them some money or something like that. So they like take him and they take Jennifer because they automatically assumed Jennifer was with him, like was his girl, because they saw him talking to Jennifer. So Jennifer's life is suddenly threatened because of whoever this raggedy dude she was talking to. There's even a point, it's so funny, she even says like, no, I'm not his girlfriend, please don't say that. I'm not his girlfriend, he lying. Like, I love it. It's so cute. It's so funny. But yeah, so he ends up getting into some trouble and they pretty much make a deal with him and it's like, okay, well, in order for you to get out of this trouble and to make our money back, you're gonna have your girl pretty much be a prostitute and put in work at this motel. And like, she was like, I will not be doing such a thing. And you even see automatically like women empowerment. You even see how strong she is just being like a freaking teenage girl. She literally grabs the dude and kicks him in his you know where, simply because she was like, you know, I actually liked you until I found out you were somebody's female dog. Okay, I'm gonna just put it to you that way. Honestly though, this dude was ugly. I called him the scraggly haired boy. He is so ugly. But anyway, he wasn't worth nothing. But her father gets home and finds out that no one is home because the sister lied and told him that everybody was at the house, and he got home and nobody was home. So now he like has to go out to find his daughter. Well, he has a tracking device on her phone and he finds her at the club. He tries to quote unquote do it the right way, and he's like, you know, let me in there to see my daughter. And they were like, nah sir, we can't do that, we can't do that, you know, with the gun and everything like that. And he's like, all right, I tried to do this the right way. And that is when you see Black Lightning emerge. Like his eyes just glow, and he even says, I tried to do this the right way. And like because he is who he is, he can control like currents, electrical currents. And so out of nowhere, like he just shut off all the lights in the club, shut off anything that was that ran on electricity, and he just went at it, just beating the bad guys away. I love stuff like that, but he was beating the bad guys away. The bad guys were like, you know, dying and everything like that. And so finally he busts in there, grabs his daughter, and pretty much gets out. Then it gets even more good. Like, if y'all were watching this and y'all were like, does it get crazier than this? Oh, it do. It really do though. The very next day, the guy, I call him the scraggly hair boy, that's what we're gonna call him. Let me just show y'all a picture just so y'all know what I'm talking about when I say scraggly haired boy. Okay, he ain't cute. He is not cute. Okay, his character is not cute. Nothing against the actor, but his character, I don't like him. He ain't cute. He the scraggly hair boy. The very next day, the scraggly hair boy comes up to Jennifer at her school, which, mind you, they go to a private school. So he comes up to her at her school, and he's like, you know, like, hey, like, we're good. She like, nah, you need to leave. Like, well, I ain't talking to you no more. She pretty much is just like pushing him off or whatever. And he like, hey, yo, girl, listen to me when I'm talking to you. You know, getting all up in her face and everything like that. And her sister intervenes, and her sister ends up pretty much whooping his butt. And he's on the ground. He's like, this ain't over. You know, pretty much. He's like, he was about to pull out his gun. And the dad, aka Black Lightning, the professor, was like, what you gonna do? Like, shoot her? Like, you know, I know you got criminal charges, but you don't want this type of smoke. Like, just go home. Like, I will not call the cops if you leave. Because that is who he is as a principal, who he is as a person. Like, he wants to see black people succeed. So he's very quick to not call the cops, to not involve authorities, because he's like, I want to give you as a black person in this society a chance, so just go. Like, that's how he is in general, and you'll see that all throughout the show. After he's like, this ain't over, a few seconds later, he busts through the school with his gang, and he pretty much kidnaps the girl.
All right, ladies, homework. Let me read it. Excuse me? I'm talking to you.
Remember me?
I'm not afraid of the 100.
Bitch, you should be.
Get your hands off of her.
Kick me again? Let's go. Come on.
At that point, Black Lightning is officially born, even including the freaking wife, because when their girls are missing, she looks at her husband and she's like, do whatever you gotta do, find our girls. I don't care if you turn back into Black Lightning, like, find our girls. And so yeah, the girls are found, and you know, he kind of like saved the day and everything. But the town, that's the thing, you guys, no one ever really finds out that this man is Black Lightning, so he kind of lives two separate lives, you know. You get the limo well from best of both worlds type of life, you feel me? Why did I do it like that? I don't know. But yeah, so he's living two separate lives, getting the best of both worlds out here, and nobody ever really finds out that he's Black Lightning. Now, that's pretty much like what goes on in the show. There is a common enemy, like, you know, in every superhero show there's always an enemy. The enemy in this show, his name is Tobias, and he happens to be an albino male. Now, you really wouldn't think that the fact that he's albino would play a part in it, but it actually does in the most interesting way. Pretty much because he's albino, he grows up bitter, and plus the way his dad treated him and his sister, he grows up bitter, and now he's like evil, and he's like, I'm gonna rule the world, or at least all of Freeland. So that's that. All right, now let's get into why this is a good show for y'all to watch. This is a good show if you want to see a black superhero, because there aren't many. And I'm not gonna get on y'all and be like, there needs to be more black superheroes. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's the first time I ever did see one, you know what I'm saying? And not like a remake of one. It's not like they made a black Superman, a black Batman. Like, this is his own superhero. And I do believe, if I did my research correctly, there is actually a Black Lightning superhero comic. So yes, this show is based off of that comic. And I know because there's a boy that I work with, shout out to my chocolate friend Harrison. Hi Harrison, I love you Harrison. But he's super into comic books and like superheroes and stuff like that, and he straight up told me like pretty much everything that goes on in Black Lightning in the show is everything that went on in Black Lightning in the so pretty much everything that went on in Black Lightning in the show was everything that went on in the comic book. He said pretty much to a T. That's one reason the show is good. It is a black superhero. Next reason why the show is good, it's so different. It's so different from the things that are out there. I kid you not. Like, if you don't even like superhero movies, superhero anything, like, you will like this. Like, I promise you, I don't think you will like not like this. Like, I don't think you can't really like this. Like, it's so good. It is so good. It has a very big family vibe to it, and it's like, even at the end of the day, even though they're all superheroes, like, they just stick up for each other and they fight for each other and they protect each other. Even Jennifer, who is so freaking rebellious, practically hates her parents, like, she even like gets into fighting, not fighting, but gets into like trying to like save the world and stuff. It's amazing. Honestly, it is so good. I'm trying to do this without being so biased, but it's a little bit hard. It is a little bit hard. Also, it has really good character development. It doesn't just jump right into it and it's like, boom, Black Lightning's a superhero. Boom, his daughter's a superhero. Boom, his other daughter's a superhero. Boom, his mother is a freaking crazy amazing daughter. Like, it doesn't do that. It's amazing character development. Like, even though he's a superhero, he still, like, his character just develops more and more and more. And then, like, you see with his daughters, like, their characters develop. And this is the thing, how I say the whole family are superheroes, I kid you not, it takes a few episodes before you fully see his daughter, his oldest daughter, become a, like, before she, like, activates her powers, before she realizes that she has powers. Even when she realizes that she has powers, she still isn't like, Dad, I can fight crime with you. In fact, the daughters never even knew their dad was Black Lightning. So that's the thing. That is the thing right there. As for his youngest daughter, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, like, she's so cute, but like, it's gonna take a minute for her to like get her powers and actually want to put them to use, and it's gonna be a minute. So like, don't watch the show automatically expecting like, ooh, to see the whole family fighting crime like The Incredibles, because it ain't like that. Another thing that's really good about the show is, even though it is fiction, it is based in reality in the best way possible. Like, yes, even though people are shooting lightning bolts out their hands and freaking shaking the grounds with their minds and stuff like that, like, it is still based in reality. And I think that's super important, because like, yes, we want that majestical fictional feeling, like bigger than life feeling, but you know, at the same time, we do want to see stuff rooted in reality a little bit, just to give us that false sense of hope that maybe something like that could be. And maybe I'm the only person that's like that, and the only person that wishes stuff like that, but that's just what I'm saying. Like, this show is based in reality. Like, at the end of the day, you know, you read comic books and stuff and they're always like going after the bad guys, but you never really paid attention to who the bad guys were in comics. You just knew the bad guys were the bad guys, and the bad guys usually had guns. It's so different seeing it in a reality like perspective, you know, seeing the bad guys actually be drug dealers, seeing the bad guys actually be pimps, seeing the bad guys actually do this horrendous work on the town of Freeland, and actually seeing the crime being fought by a superhero such as Black Lightning. Another thing I would like to say is the show will have more than one person with powers. And that's what I love about it. And it doesn't get far-fetched either. Like, they really base this show in a reality like standard, and it honestly blows my mind, because it's just like, dang, do these people exist in the world? Do I, like, literally I got done watching the show like, do I have powers? Can I shoot lightning bolts? I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer, in case y'all haven't figured it out. I am most definitely a dreamer, okay? But that's just what I'm saying. Like, this show is so good because of how far based in reality it is. I mean, it don't get no better than that, really and truly. In my book, it does not get any better than a show like this. So that is why it's a really good show. Great character development, great family dynamic. The writing is very good in this show, and the acting is stupendous. The acting is absolutely magnifique. Like, bravo, brava. Like, we love it. We love it. So you should definitely watch it. So let's go ahead and get into the durations of the episode. So this is a 4-season episode right now, because they just got done with the 3rd season. So they are about to renew it. Actually, it's already been renewed for a 4th season. So these episodes usually range about 13 episodes in the 1st season, 16 second season, 15 3rd season, and Lord knows how many we get for the 4th season. If you can't tell, I really like this show. I really love this show so much. Also, another thing I want to go ahead and tell you guys, well, before I get into that, the shows are really lengthy. They're like 45 to 50 minutes. So it's that type of show. It's really going to keep you engaged and like watching. Like, I guarantee you're probably not even really going to want to get on your phone while you watch this show. It's so good. Don't be alarmed when a character that you really like get attached to dies, because it's one of those shows where like anything can happen. So like, if you see a death, just know, I mean, like a person, if you see a death in the show, just know it might not last forever, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's crazy, but yeah, you'll see what I'm saying when you watch the show, because there was a character I got really attached to, and then they just died, and I was like bawling, because the way they died was so gruesome. I was bawling. So yeah, you'll see. The actors that play in it, like I said before, is China Anne McClain. Nefessa Williams is the older sister. I don't know who the man actor is, the one that plays Black Lightning. He's really good. Jordan Calloway. I don't really know who Jordan Calloway is. I just know him from this show, and I know that his acting is marvelous, and I'm in love with him. And he should marry me. That's what I do know right there. And that, yeah, and that's just that on that. Period. Like, y'all don't understand. Let me just say right now, like, this man is foreign. Like, he starts out in the show like, he a cutie patootie. Then out of nowhere, he just evolved, and I'm like, oh, what is going on here? Like, I don't understand.
We live? No. Boy, we live?
We dancing or we sparring? You not a freak?
Boy, we live? Yeah. Boy, we live? Exploding heart technique.
I was really like looking at the screen every time he was on the screen, like. Okay, let me stop. Jordan Calloway, call me, okay? Just saying. Just saying, we'll leave it there. We will leave it there. Really and truly, what I want to say is, this is a show that everybody can get something out of. Like, if you're a girl, I'm telling you right now, that Jordan boy is fine. He plays the character Khalil. Oh, and let me tell you something. He's fine as a nice guy, but when he turns evil, he's even more fine. And I don't know if that means I need more psychological help than I already need. I don't know. We'll just leave it there. But I'm serious. Like, Jordan Calloway is very easy on the eyes, ladies. Like, you'll love to watch that. And I mean, there are other people up in there too, but Jordan Calloway though, Jordan Calloway, look him up. Look him up. You can thank me later, ladies, okay? Okay. And oh god, what else? Who else? The family dynamic is great. I know I keep saying that, but I mean it. It's a black superhero show. Like, honestly, everybody can get something out of this show. I don't even know what else I could possibly say about this show. If you can't tell, I really like this show. And yeah, like, it's just a great show all around. Like, there wasn't one point where I watched the show and I was bored. There wasn't one point where I wasn't on the edge of my seat. I wasn't trying to figure out what was going to happen next. They really treat each episode like it's going to be the last, and I love stuff like that. Now, it is a type of show too to where there's like build up. So like, it will build up and then you'll see like a full-on showdown. The mom is not a superhero at all whatsoever, but she is a bad mama jamma. Let me tell you, this woman, she's so strong physically and mentally. Like, she's mentally, oh, she's a beast. Like, you look at him and you're like, oh yeah, I know why you married her. Like, she is so strong and independent. I love her so much. There's literally a whole will they or won't they, because they are still divorced. And so like, you're kind of also watching this to see like, is she gonna take her husband back, or you know what. So yeah, it's really cool. It's so good, and honestly, you guys, y'all should watch it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You should watch it. Y'all should watch it. So that is all for my What to Watch Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. It is highly appreciated. By all means, feel free to let me know in the comments below how y'all felt about my very first What to Watch Wednesday, and if this is something you would like me to keep doing. Because I mean, I am going to keep doing it, but a little feedback never hurt nobody. So yeah, let me know. And if there are shows that you want me to watch so you don't have to watch them, I'll be your guinea pig. I'm down to do that. I don't care. Like, tell me what shows you want me to watch, because I will do it. I will most definitely do it. Would I make a good superhero? Like, what could I be called? I'd just be like, I can't. Okay, yeah, that's really truly it for this video, because I'm done at this point. I look like a nutcase, I'm sure of it. And go ahead, hit that subscribe button and join the Mimi fam. Join the Mimi fam. Hey, join the Mimi fam. Join the Mimi fam. Hey, join the Mimi fam. My energy levels are up here today. I'm gonna need to bring it down here. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just really happy. Have y'all ever just been happy? It's good. It's good. Then again, it could be the fact that it is almost 3 in the morning. Maybe that's why my energy levels, because my brain cells are like, woo, I don't know. Anyways, that's really and truly all I have. And that's the last time I'm gonna say that. So before I go real quick, I just want you guys to be alert for my brand new single, Hasta Luego, that's coming out. Take a listen.
Hasta luego, mi cuerpo te llama. Hasta luego, I got to go now. Hasta luego, el mundo fantasma. Hasta luego.
That will be coming out to you guys very, 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 very soon. I am so excited. It is my very last single before I release my EP. So stay tuned for that because I got a lot coming for you. Feeding you in the year of 2020. Alright, so I really do believe that's all. So before you guys leave, remember to always stay inspired, break the molds, and be unique. And with all that being said, Mimi, love you.
Hey, begin this moment, baby.